Another gorgeous day, and no, we don't have that fall chill to the air just yet, but considering normal highs are in the upper 80s and very common this time of year to have heat indices into the upper 90s, doesn't feel so bad outside, and it is very pleasant. Dew points in the low 50s. Humidity is only at 39% with a current temperature of 79 degrees. As a matter of fact, that is now our high for the day. When the climate data came out, we were only at 78 degrees, so the new high is 79, but still well below our average high of 87 degrees. And we were cooler this morning on both sides of the lake. Dropped into the lower 60s earlier this morning at Kenner, warming into the 70s, and we stayed in the 70s all day long. So again, that high of 78 has been changed, now 79 degrees. Our morning low 62, and it was definitely a cooler start to the morning with lower 50s on the North Shore, and even away from the city, temperatures were able to get into the 50s on the South Shore. 58 at Belle Chase, 57 over in Morgan City, a little milder but still cool. 63 was our morning low in Houma. Current temperatures more 70s and a couple of low 80s. I think by tomorrow afternoon we'll probably see a few more locations into the 80-81 degree range, and steadily warming up after that going into early next week. But the dew points remain low, and that dry air is still going to be with us through the weekend, thanks to the fact that we still have a northerly wind, albeit a light wind. Now, over the course of the weekend, more so into Sunday, that wind is going to start changing direction to more of an easterly and eventually southeasterly wind, which will start to increase the humidity. But the dry air sticks with us through Sunday. And a mild weekend. Temperatures again staying well below the average. Warmer next week. However, it does not look like we're getting back into the 90s. Even as we head toward the end of the week, highs are back into the upper 80s. And also more good news is that we will remain mostly dry. There really isn't any rain in our forecast, with maybe a few spotty showers toward the end of next week. Upper trough is about to be reinforced. You see this little surge coming in from the north. This little surge is going to help to kind of sweep on through and keep that cool, dry air in place for the entirety of the weekend. A lot of sunshine outside. May see some high clouds coming in from the west, but overall this weekend, we're looking at mostly sunny skies and temperatures staying in that comfortable range into the upper 70s and low 80s. Tomorrow morning, 50s and 60s to start the day. Now, this model going with all upper 70s. As I said, I think Saturday afternoon, we will see a few more spots getting into the lower 80s. That's still well below the average. 50s and 60s again by Sunday morning, but notice more mid and upper 60s and upper 50s, not quite as cool. And gradually speaking, over the next several days, the temperatures will continue to come up. We have a newly named storm because you know what? Why not? Subtropical storm TERESA, which is north of Bermuda. This is not a truly tropical system. You can kind of see that it is not really an isolated kind of cutoff feature. There is an associated trough that's off to the east of it. So this is not a purely tropical system. What's also kind of interesting is the fact that this will only last till maybe late Saturday or early Sunday. So this is what is actually technically classified as a shorty. It's tropical systems that last for about 2 days or less. And we do see more of those being named in the tropical basin just because satellite data has gotten a lot better. Hurricane Sam continues to intensify, and there were moments earlier in the day that you could clearly see an eye developing. So this storm is well on its way to becoming a major hurricane that would add to the total for major hurricanes for the year. The good news, though, is that it still appears as though this is going to stay clear of the islands, maybe getting very close to the northeastern or northern Lesser Antilles, but it does look like it's going to stay clear, and this should also stay clear of the east coast. There is nothing threatening the Gulf of Mexico in the next 7 to 10 days. So we remain quiet and again kind of forget about the tropical season as high temperatures are staying well below that tropical range. But as we get toward the middle to end of next week, highs are back into the upper 80s, a little more humid, but relatively dry through next Friday.
All right, Chris, thank you very much. We have shown you